Hey everyone, I can understand here, and today we're going to be looking over a new origin. It is the Arcane construct. If you enjoy, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. So, like I said in the intro, we're going to be looking over the Arcane construct. Here it is. And as you can see, the first thing you'll notice is that burr, and the fact I have a singular hurt. I will go over that in a second, but first, let's go over the basic things about this. Arcane construct, 3 level of impact, which is high. Even the most flimsy material is made strong with magic. The same goes for you. Arcane shielding. Your body is immensely weak, hence the half a hurt. But with your arcane energy, you can build up a shield to all damage, which is this bow down here. And every single hit you take, besides a few modes, will be negated by this shield. Any damage, fire, fall damage, anything, it'll prevent your death, and it'll take 5 shield. Of course, there are some modes that change how the shield works, and I will be going over those right now. Arcane composition. Due to your arcane makeup, you have 5 separate forms to choose from, including fire, ice, mobility, forceful, and defensive. And then I have all these signs up here because I'm a very forgetful person and I can't memorize all this stuff. So first you have ice, which I'm currently in. You'll see that I have particle effects around me, and every time you take damage, say with lava, like this, you'll see that particles come out, showing that it's negating my death. And ice, slow 3 on hit. So I have some willing volunteers over here. If you hit something, hold on. Oh, right, I have weakness as well. If I hit this guy with this, you'll see that he gets slowness. And it has a minute cooldown, like I said. So, yeah. And then we head over here. You'll see that, slow 3 and weakness 1. And it also has faster shield regeneration. So every couple of seconds, you will get 5 shield. But with this, you get 8 shield instead of that 5, so it is slightly faster. Next, we have fire. Also, you change modes with primary, and you'll see that they each have different effects. You can also see down here, it tells you which mode you're in. So, as you can see, now it's fire. You also change with primary. I probably just said that, but, very forgetful. Fire aspect with a 15-second cooldown. So, if I head over to this guy, hit him, you'll see that he catches fire. And this is really good for early game when you want to get some cooked food. So, yeah, and then we head over here. Okay, of course, the cutting grass, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Immune to fire. So, any fire damage, you're immune to it. But you also take damage from water, which does take away from your shield, because anything does damage to your shield, so even weather. And then, next is mobility. You get speed 2, slow falling, and jump boost 2, as you can see. However, 10 shield is taken per hit instead of 5, so if I place down some lava, you'll see that my shield is draining a lot faster than it usually is. And then, that's pretty much the mobility. Then we move on to forceful, which is strength 3, no knockback while active, haste 2, and then slower attack. As you can see, it's not really noticeable with fists, but when you have a axe out, you can see just how much slower it is. And then 25 shield a hit instead of 5. So, you don't take any knockback. Let me summon a husk. You'll see that whenever he comes towards me and hits me, I take a lot of shield damage, but I also have no knockback, and then I can also one-shot him if I jump up and down. That's forceful, and then we move on to defensive. So every single hit, it takes 2 shield instead of 5, which is insanely good. And then you also get 25% knockback resistance. But as well, you get slowness 2, weakness 2, and the shield does not charge while in this mode. So while your shield does take immensely less damage, you also cannot regenerate it while in this mode. So, the reason why I really like this origin, I think it's balanced, is because each mode has its ups and downs. Like ice, you can switch to ice, regenerate your shield, and then when you have to, defend against someone, you switch to defensive, and then, you have a ton of shield to block it, and then when they, try to run away, switch back to ice, slow them down, fire aspect them, then you switch to mobility to chase after them, and then when you get close enough, you can switch to forceful for a couple of seconds and try not to get hit, and then you can deal a lot of damage, and then if they try to hit you back and take away your shield, switch right back to defensive. It's a very resource management type of build, and you want to make sure that you have each and every, form ready to go in case of every single situation. So, if you, on fire, you switch to fire. If someone places water down, you switch to mobility, you can jump out of it. And, yeah. It's just a very... I really like this because I personally enjoy things like this where you have to micromanage extremely well, and if you can't do that, then this origin is going to die very easily, because shield has a max of 350, which means you can take a maximum of 70 hits normally, about 14 in forceful, and about 175 in defensive. Of course, mobility, you can take 35 hits because 10 shield, yada yada. But, yeah. Anyways, that is the Arcane Construct Origin. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.